let's record as always. Boom, boom, boom. And let's do something. So, Bastion. Bastion is, I think, 15 years old now. When did it come out? When did it release on Steam exactly? Let's see. August 16, 2011. Yes. So this game is nearly 15 years old now. It's one of the oldest Steam games I have. Well, not oldest in the terms of the oldest game, but the probably one of the first games I bought on Steam. One of them. Right. One of the earlier games for sure. Like after Steam expanded above Half-Life and everything. See about the okay. Not sure how loud people are in the game. Okay. Wait, maybe I'm gonna do something really. So one more small change here. Okay. Alrighty, let's go. Let's begin. So, if you... the last patch of this game is from 2018. So even the patch is like 8 years old by now. I think the last patch of this game is like 8 years old. So yeah, let's begin. So if you don't know, this game is by the same developers that later on developed Hades and Hades 2. So yeah, Hades is more roguelike. This is more story driven. Like this has more like a continuous story. Even also, I think it's similar to Hades in the way that you have a hub and everything. I played this a little bit. I never finished the game, so. Okay, let's do normal mode. We want to start a new game. Your existing game will be lost. Yes, I know. I don't know what the game is about anymore exactly.
Proper story is supposed to start at the beginning. Ain't so simple with this one. Now here's a kid whose whole world got all twisted, leaving him stranded on a rock in the sky.
Maybe I need to make the...
He gets up, sets off for the Bastion. Yeah. Where everyone agreed to go in case of trouble.
A little bit more. Oh.
Ground forms up under his feet as it pointing the way. He don't stop to wonder why.
I cannot do anything yet. Only running around.
Finds his lifelong friend just lying in the road. Well, it's a touching reunion.
Oh, you can destroy everything? I didn't remember that. Oh. Even my rolling can destroy everything. You can actually fall.
And then he falls to his death. I'm just fooling.
Yeah. He falls to his death. Oh. Okay, I'm getting money or something. I think I also need to go to this side because on the right here is my hub, or my hut.
What's left of the rippling wall. Years of work undone in an instant. In the calamity.
think I can stop destroying like absolutely everything.
That a survivor? No, ma'am. It's a gas fella, forced out from underground. Kid pops him good. Starts to feel his bruises, though. Kid just rages for a while. An old repeater falls out of the sky. Ain't a gift from the gods, but it'll have to do. Gotta hold her still to spin up the chamber.
Okay, things reload automatically.
Kid's worked up quite a thirst by now, so that fountain looks real inviting. Sometimes you just need a drink. A school of squirts tunnels up around them. Must have fled here from the mines.
Oh, the gun is more conveniently placed. Saloon. I don't remember
He
this.
sets foot inside one of Celandia's famous watering holes. Inside's old Rondi, the bartender. The calamity got him before his drinking did. Then Kid finds his trusty shield. But just as he's getting a handle on it, the security takes him for a petty thief. Special delivery. Gas fellas. Windbags start turning up for last call.
I mean, you see the Hades, like how this game influenced Hades later.
More squirts start coming out of the woodwork.
I'm a little surprised this game is like auto-aiming.
Big old fella pops out in front of the kid.
Ow.
Then windbags are playing for keeps. Kid sees the way to the Bastion out the window. It's a bit of a drop.
Okay. I can't leave anymore? Great, there was more stuff out there though.
He gets a good look at things on his way down. He lands on top of a breaker's bow, and it ain't broke. Kid spies a good perch for some target practice. He knows he should draw the string all the way back. Wasn't long before the kid could loose an arrow, strong and true.
But you see the early you see early Hades. Yes.
The kid pockets a memento from a breaker, once the fastest man in the land.
Something stringy. Upgrade material. for the bow.
Good news is the emergency defenses still work. Bad news is they're aiming for the kid. Up a few pointers from a dusty old tome. He's a mighty fast learner.
Ah, the black tonic is for the whirlwind, right? Yeah.
He finds the distillery, right next to the arsenal. Tough part of town. The arsenal's where the kid can pick the best tools for the job.
Okay, you can... Yay, dancing sword. Arrow to bounce. Bolt bursts. Now we have 2 ranged weapons.
One sip of the spirits in that distillery, and the kid'll feel like a new man.
Squirt cider, 10 health, 10% critical chance. Oh, activates when at full health. Okay. Catching but absorbs stray fragments. Wow.
Some of them squirts birthing like crazy in a couple of corn bins.
Can you roll these? Maybe you can.
An old ferry barge sends the kid on his way. The Bastion's real close now. Kid takes a chunk of alloy. Smell of barley and spoiled blueberries fills the air. Scumbags. Kid maybe shouldn't have done what he just did. Bad time to run out of black tonic.
Maybe we should also give Hades another try.
Rob's a scumbag of his last Kid puts him out of his misery.
Level 2. Did Hades A1 came out? Like 2020, like 9 years after this or something? Kinda crazy.
He finds the core to the Wharf District. He steals the city's heart. Might as well. Kid has a feeling he better get a move on. The place is starting to fall. See, that core Kid took was the only thing making this particular rock stay afloat. Kid just keeps running. Skyway's in sight. Whisks him where it needs to go.
Use the Skyway in the Wharf District? Why didn't I got this
Now the
achievement
kid
already?
sees something stranger still. His mind races.
Did I fall down there?
Did anybody else survive? Sure enough, he finds another. He finds me. We talk for a spell. There's a bit of the Bastion's power in that crest, enough to point the way to the cores. All I tell him is to set that core of his on the monument there, then watch. And just like that, the Bastion comes alive. Starts growing again, growing stronger. Kid's gotta put its power to good use. Now the Bastion can send him even farther into the wild unknown. Ain't always much to say. Kid ponders what to build.
Distillery or Arsenal? Arsenal.
The Bastion's a place of peace. But we can hold our own if we have to.
Mirror shield. Yeah, dancing shot is not too bad.
Ain't much Kid can't handle with hammer and bow in hand. Kid don't know what's out there waiting for him. The Skyway. Now the kid can ride the wind to distant lands.
Area cleared. So that's where I came from now, right? Yeah. Focus with the bow. Alright. I probably think you can go like bonus stuff.
The breakers used to come here for target practice. Used to play a little game. See who could bust the most targets in the fewest shots.
The fewest shots.
He's focused, he's armed, and he's off. A perfect shot just happens in a flash.
I can go past this. was bad enough to only get 3rd place.
Kid ain't had enough of the Breaker's barracks. Takes practice, and a mighty strong bow helps too. Puts on a right solid performance.
Oh, at least 2nd. I mean, not sure what I need for. 5 shots of fewer. Okay. Not even sure what the reward is. Oh, that's 2 already. What kind of weird shots are these? How should I shoot all of these in one go? No. I can do that. I hope. You know what? Let's start here. Fuck. Yeah. That was the idea, technically. Why do you get like the weirdest targets? Huh? How can I stop targeting again? Like, shit. You need to get perfect shots and you can't cancel the shot apparently. That was not good. There we go. It wasn't how I planned this, but it worked. Okay, that's a new ability.
I almost don't believe it when he says he passed the Breaker's challenge.
Okay, I got the breaker volley. Oh, sure, let's give it a try. Okay, done. There was also info.
Now he lands at the intersection between bad and wrong. Ought to be a core down one of these twisted streets. But which one? No white gas fellas all dressed alike. Kids wondering the same thing.
The game is pretty loud though.
And there it is, but it's locked down tight in an alloy cage. Blustery old foreman's keeping his fellas in check, almost like he's showboating for the crowd. And now there's a new marshal in town. He hears the whole place groan, but it's too tough to fall. Might as well check the other side streets before leaving this hole.
I really would choose immediately the right way.
He heads for the squirt steps. Won't be no field trip this time. Scumbag can digest just about anything. Except for this. It's quick for slicing and light enough to throw.
Oh. Nice. Better. I like this better than the hammer.
They say even the most rambunctious squirts can be tamed.
Okay, they're friendly.
Keeps telling himself he better watch his step. Them squirts just don't know when to quit. Some scumbag still feeding off the city's own trash. And there he is. The oldest scumbag of them all. Gershel. But Calamity ain't done much for Gershel's sunny disposition. Kid cuts up Gershel like a pineapple. Old scumbag didn't feel a thing. He heads for the east side, where windbags used to keep the local forge. Somehow that old forge is still standing. Inside the forge, Key can fine-tune those instruments of his.
Something sharp, something stringy, something heavy. Okay. Crit chance. Locked. Attack triple foes. Attack deals damage over time.
The little Zolwood oil and that blade shines like a light.
Okay, I can switch anytime. Oh, you can just do draw speed, target penetration, draw
With a good
speed.
length of Meesgut, that bow's like new again.
Okay. Damage, critical hit chance.
Kid's ready to go, and his ticket out's right where he started. Odd place to find the likes of Percy the Snitch. Never much cared for that big wide grin of his. The rest of the path is gone for good, and his city crest won't bring it back.
Okay. Is that really all?
He comes back, just like I knew he would. The core hums in his pack. The monument's calling for it. The windbags used to be all right. Then the calamity took the floor out from under him.
Okay, now we have a pet apparently.
Kid does it again. Only fair he decides what we build next.
Fort or distillery? Distillery for now.
Makes time to sample spirits from my personal supply.
Speed while defending. Okay. Sure.
Party punch is so zesty, it'll let you carry on through the worst of times. Picked up traces of other cores while the kid was out. The breaker barracks. Many straight shooters learn their way here.
Okay, it just says
The workman ward.
you could
Them
just get some
windbags used
small
to keep
info.
The city humming along here. The wharf district. Folks sail deep into the boundless sea from here.
The map looks a little bit like Europe.
The sundown path. Lovely place for a stroll. Before the calamity, that is.
Yeah, both have cores. Ah, fuck, I forgot to switch the skill.
In better days, the melting pot was sealed tighter than the skin on a squirt. Of all the plans to survive the calamity, it had to be stabweeds. If there's a core, he figures it ought to be deeper down. Core stuck inside one of those fancy cages. Some of the stuff lying around is downright dangerous. He throws a switch. Now what could possibly go wrong? Quite a bit, as it turns out. The cage starts lifting from the core ever so slow. All Kid can do is wait. Shipments start falling in. Not every squirt's born bad. Some spring to the kid's defense. Judging by the movement of the cage, it's gonna take a little while.
Oh, come some more friendly now.
Windbags don't take kindly to interlopers. Even some gas fellas take his corner. Where they'd pop that mean old foreman.
What makes them fight
This
for
rate,
me?
maybe 5 more minutes, maybe 30. Hard to tell. Squirts get real territorial around the core. Then a shipment of free samples shows up. It ain't all bad, as the kid finds some spices from the motherland, tax-free. One thing's for sure, that cage is awful heavy. It's a troublesome scene to be sure. Moments left, and the core goes free. 10, 9, 8, 7. You give or take a few seconds. Finally, the core's within reach. And done. He's got it. Just gotta get to the nearest barge.
Boom. That's the way back already, okay. I feel like there's more here.
I still remember the look on his face after that one. The old world's finished, but the new world's just getting started.
I feel it's still a little loud.
A lot of things need fixing up in this world, and we can start right here. Folks voyaged across the boundless sea to found Caelondia. It was good living here for a while.
Troop mine, squirt lure. I like the dancing shot the most.
A bow and a machete, every bit as effective as the fancier stuff.
Okay, proving grounds.
The melting pot.
I cannot go there,
All sorts
go
of
back there.
fineries from beyond the boundless
Okay.
sea. Windbag Ranch was built for gathering squirt extract in copious supply. Ain't nothing more healthful. Some folks showed up to make a fast buck with nothing but a knife. Other folks came to train their throwing arms. Slippery little devils. Still others used the place to test their finest blades. The place gets awful slick sometimes.
I have a bad feeling about this. Where are the last two?
Kid cuts all of them down soon enough.
151. What's the reward? Under 90. Oh man.
Always time for juice and squirts, they used to say. At least the little fellas can't feel a thing. Some squirts try to flee on instinct. Best to put them away first before they rile up the others.
Well, I got exactly 90. Great.
The ranch was always looking for good help.
Kind of shit if they start escaping at the beginning. Make short work of them things. Okay. And the last one, how much I need for that? Under 60? Oh man.
There's always more squirts to go around.
The thing is, I need to kill them basically before they can get out of here. Okay, easy. Okay, I got a new ghost blade. Whatever that is.
Well, the kid's gone and struck terror in the hearts of squirts everywhere.
What is Ghost Blade? Slices through everything in its path. Sure, let's give it a shot. +1 blades per throw. Some critical hit damage. How much do I have? How much money? 700 for something.
War machetes are so quick, you gotta keep a good grip on them.
Okay. Hope that's the next one.
Couples used to walk the sundown path. Kid ain't here for pleasure, though. But then, somebody gets to the core before the kid. The floor starts giving way under the lightest step. A single panic squirt could bring the whole place down. Fragments of the old world rain from the sky. Quick and careful is the only way to go. Well, the path ain't exactly open to visitors no more. See, the path was intended for leisurely strolling and such. Sky bridges link the path together. One of them bridges whips the kid along. Air travel always was an iffy proposition.
Oh, then I don't need the bow technically. The
But
machete.
calamity changed everything, even where the wind blows. Well, if we mastered the winds in the old days, we can do it again. But the question is, who else could have taken the core? Well, ain't no survivor stole the thing. Scumbag ate it by mistake. Tough break. Unlike the kid, that core ain't coming back. No, they used to ship live munitions down the path.
Grenade.
These wires to
Yo.
toss those things plenty far away. Even gas fellas need some shut-eye from time to time. They get real cranky when you wake them up. In all this toil,
Well, I didn't got a
kid
core
keeps coming
now.
back to an overwhelming question. Who else could have survived the calamity? So he didn't find the core that time, but that ain't about to stop us. Sometimes a single look says it all.
For a certain weapon. The mines are pretty
Peter and
cool.
machete, favorite choices of the Ura hunters we once fought.
Out of the grenades. Core detected, proving grounds. Okay, let's use the gun.
No place better than Trapper's Shingle for learning to tread light and shoot straight. Trappers had to tread real carefully, or else take a nasty fall. They train themselves by clearing out the targets, while not clearing out the floor. Any good trapper knows never to take a step till the time is right. Expert trappers got something extra to give them an edge.
I mean, I nearly got it though.
Kid decides to keep working his aim and footwork on the shingle.
I nearly got that one.
Best time to pick a new spot was when swapping magazines.
How many do I need? 60? Or all? Yo, Lexo, what's up? How much do I need? Come on, 64 is all, right? Fuck. So I need to shoot them in advance, I guess. How the fuck do you do this? How the fuck do you do this, though? I mean, you can definitely feel the Hades influence. Or like, the other way around, how Hades got influenced by this game. shit. No idea how you do this. I have no idea how you do this though. I mean, maybe if the game closed itself. Fantastic. Maybe I should play Hades again as well. I only finished like Hades 1, did the main story, quote unquote, and that's it. Right. So I beat like Hades 10 times, and then you get credits, I think, right? But there's more.
To think a rickety place like the Shingle survived, and so little else did.
Okay, let's try again. I didn't even save, I don't know. Okay. I have no idea how you do this. I have absolutely no freaking clue how you do this. Yeah, same for me. I stopped 1 after 10 defeats. I'll give it one more try. Well, if I'm gonna keep trying this, the game closes itself, so I'm not gonna keep trying, I guess. If I do the retry here, the game just exits itself. Let's continue for now. Here we have something. Hanging Gardens. That must also be around the time, like how much I played the game back in the day.
The dead welcome him with open arms. The calamity took everybody after all. Kid sees it plain, frozen faces all around. You don't much care to see him. Not like this. These folks never saw the calamity coming, but someone did. Someone close. Someone who ain't like Mr. Beckley and his kindly wife. It was someone like him. Kid sees him there agape, in the flesh. It's a snag or two trying to get to him. He ain't about to stop, no matter what. He's got too many questions after all.
Great.
Just ain't got time for answers. The Thunder Brothers.
Going to Transistor. I don't have to, like, there's also a game, right? I don't have that game. Basically what I'm doing is I clean my backlog now. Of all the old games I have, like the old games I've really long for in my backlog already.
Nordy the bird boy didn't make it. The Jawsons, they didn't make it.
Like this game came out 2011, and that's also when I bought the game.
They didn't make it, but him, he survived.
Hey, there's something.
Kid finds proof enough that man.
Ura Sigil, not Ultra. I heard about Transistor, I think, but I've never played this. I only played, like, I only have this game, and I have the Hades. I have Hades 1.
Right now. Would we?
I've not bought Hades 2 yet.
The core survives as well. Kid does what he has to do. What do you say to a man who's seen too much? Kid hasn't a clue, but he says this. We have to go. Please. He's a proper gentleman, that man. His name is Zulf. No hiding he's an Ura. Folks like him ain't never been a
like, I'm not gonna keep playing these old games now, but for now there's nothing coming out lately.
Phase or two. The kid and I introduce
or in the near future I wanna buy.
Both to him and to each other. For the first time.
I'm gonna tackle some old shenanigans I have in my library.
For Zulf, Caelondia was like a second home. He's real worried about his first home, too. Far to the east. He was born in the Tazal terminals. The Ura sent him on a mission of peace.
Maybe you're gonna play something new again, but
he's lived here ever
lately
since.
all the new games I bought, they got heavily patched and everything.
We fought the Ura
and they were not fine-tuned most of the time. So
now.
I wanna let the games cook a little bit more from all the new stuff I bought. Go with the hammer. Why not?
Kid's ready to slice him up and pound him to bits if they get in his way.
Not level 3 yet.
Fizz is like a mouthful of nails, but the benefits are worth it.
Ammo capacity, faster reload. Does it work for the? Does it also work for the challenge thing? Crimson Desert. Faster reload or double ammo? Basically, faster reload is better, right? It's 55% faster reload, and this is double capacity. So.
Turns out those old bones still have some spark in them. Kid ain't finished here yet.
Oh yeah. I forgot.
The cores. They remember. That's why this place is coming together. That's why things are gonna be alright. Well, look what we have
Lost
here.
and found. Memorial. Doesn't matter, I got both anyway.
The memorial. Here, kid can pay respect to the old world and earn it in kind.
Okay. Construct a memorial. Okay. Defeat 3 foes with a single well-timed power shot. Well, some of these are like, some of these are just randomly to do. Oh.
The valediction. Just another one of my sketches. Nothing more.
I'm not really
Words
going for
can't
these, I
express
guess.
what happened, but they're all I got. We tracked down a couple more cores near the edge of the city.
Core. I wonder if my upgrade for this weapon also takes part in the here now in the proving grounds.
No use praying to the gods these days. No time for it either. Pith Orchard. Place is a dead end in more ways than one. Folks used to make pilgrimage here to pay their respects to Pith, the bull. Well, the gods are long gone now, and the orchard core is long gone too. Pith stood for something once. Something real. In time, though, the bull stopped being a symbol and started being decoration.
Something coarse.
Pith makes a decent scarecrow, at least. Then Pith lights up like a rodeo.
Well,
Ain't easy punching through his hide. Kid breaks him to bits. Must have been guarding that shrine. So what'll it be? Invoke the gods?
okay.
Or tell them off?
Invoke the gods. God of commotion and order.
Pith.
Okay, so you can make the game harder for yourself if you wonder what. Like, what is this doing except just making a game harder?
Kid don't need favors from the likes of Pith. Well, if the gods are alive, they must be plenty sore.
I'm fine for now how the game is.
Popping windbags is hard enough. No need to get the gods involved.
Get more XP. Okay. It didn't say anything there.
worse if Kid tampered with that shrine. The gods don't care about trinkets, but the kid ain't no god.
Peace.
Kid ain't found a core, but at least he found Zolf's precious shrine.
Let's see. I mean, we get the shrine activated probably soon in the base.
Now we can build a shrine of our own, though I got some alternatives in mind. Zolf doesn't touch the thing. Says the god of commotion is no children's toy.
So it's decoration.
The Ura feared the gods. We turned them into toys, put their faces on our
This is about how far I played the game back in the day. I don't know why. I played the game, but I never finished it. 50% damage, crit chance.
Kid's lifelong friends looking fit to keep on fighting.
50% damage, arrow costs damage over time.
Packs a
Aromatis.
special surprise in every one of those arrows.
I like the grenades kinda. Not sure about the hammer though. Machete is cool. Okay. Oh boy. Defending.
The accused always got a fair shake in Celandia.
Oh man.
Some used to
It's
take the
probably
bullet in trial.
parrying, huh?
Survive the trial without taking a scratch, you'd walk away a free man.
Oh, I got hit right away.
The bullhead trial taught folks three things. First, a good defense is a good offense. Second, you gotta always watch your back. Third, ain't no godlike bull up there gonna save you.
I can repeat this right away.
The smarter ones knew when to just step aside and let things go.
Oh, this guy's still alive.
that in one piece.
Oh. What the heck did I even get here? 15 hits or fewer. It's just money. Yeah. We leave this. We never come back.
Well, the kid always wanted to compete in the bullhead trial.
Okay.
There's only one way.
Nicely says check for valuables and hidden stuff in the area, but you cannot repeat the area.
Sure, the city marshals may be gone, but now the fort's crawling with windbags. The calamity was mercy, normal folks. Ain't so lucky. They've been left to freeze or starve or face the kid.
Oh hey, level up. 2 max health. Don't even know how much max health I have.
Wham! Kid's ready for the windbags this time. Well, windbags young and old keep fighting for the fort. At least the marshals left the kid a parting gift.
Musket. Oh heck yeah, that's my weapon. Yep, that's my weapon.
Windbags ain't much different from normal folks. All they want's a warm place to stay and a decent meal. The calamity drove the windbags topside. A lot of them wound up here in this very fort. Business underground like in the old days. Windbags can't use the marshal supplies, but the kid sure can. As for the windbags, Cinderbrick gave them enough heat and metal to munch on for a while. Well, the fort ain't theirs by right. So many of those sorry things hold up inside that old fort.
How did I manage to get like on the back row of the fence all the time? also works, I guess.
Kid stash
Even better,
is there for
reflecting
things
them.
get even worse. Kids blasting everything in sight with that newfangled musket.
Secret skill. Was there anything I could pick up? Because it specifically said using my there. And could have the most ass skill ever here.
Security's plane gone haywire. Windbags gummed up the works. Kid ain't afraid of getting burned. They trapped the kid in the middle of the fort's parade grounds. Then they bring out Glutus and Glandon, all their scumbag uncles. They got something to gain, and only their sorry hides to lose.
Now it turns into Hades.
Kid takes down Glutus. Maybe it was Glandon. The other big fella soon joins his brother, wherever they are now.
Okay. Oh,
The windbags finally get the message. Kid used to dream of getting the Marshal's badge, but not like this.
Marshal's badge.
And now ain't nothing left for nobody down at Cinderbrick Fort.
Did I got a core now? I completely
Kid shows
forgot.
up just as Zolf's telling me about his own journey to the city.
My god.
Zolf's travels ain't much compared to what the kids had to go through for all this. The marshals seem like good men, he says. They treated him with dignity. Zolf brought his antique smoking pipe all the way from the terminals. Seems the only thing the Calamity saved for Zolf was his smoking pipe.
Time to get high. Can't do anything there.
Kid says hello, but Zolf's lost in thought.
Well, I can't do anything. There's no interaction.
Even since the Ura surrendered to us, The marshals kept a wary eye on him.
Hand grenade. Trip mine, squirt lure. Try ghost blade again.
Anything survives a musket shot ought to be quick work for that blade.
Okay. Max health, speed while defending, critical hit chance, but only when below 30%, 33%, and 10% crit chance, but only when at full health. I don't know. Maybe speed while defending.
Cinder brick stout sure goes down smooth, then stays in your gut like a rock.
Range, but less spread. That's more spread, but less range.
You want to tune a scrap musket, you start with the barrel.
I mean, you can change any time.
So. Well, not entirely.
Shrine lost and found shrine. So let's see again.
The Pantheon.
Goddess of Oath and Abandon. Foes shall have vengeance in the throes of defeat. So no bonus, no XP bonus, it says.
A Kobe.
Ah, okay, now it's 5%. Okay, yeah, it's because it's off. Let's try it.
The gods never
activate these two things.
For people's affections.
Now I can use the pipes.
After just one drag.
Okay.
The past. Only good thing ever come out of the past is history.
Now we high. Damn, they quick now.
The past catches up with the kid. Hardly had a moment's rest since all this started. Fair to say he's led a hard life, supposing what he says in his sleep ain't no lie. He never knew his old man, but he had his mama to take care of. Frail thing with pure white hair like his.
Oh, I can just... It just boosts you. That's literally all this thing does.
Having his mama's hair did the kid no favors while he was growing up, but he learned to hold his own out there. School ain't working out, so the kid signs up for a turn on the rippling walls. Make his mama some money. Thanks to folks like the kid, the walls kept Ceylondia safe from whatever's out there. The elements, the Ura, you name it.
Oh.
Once the kid done his time, he hurried on home. Turns out his mama's time was done too.
Bigger enemies, please.
The city had nothing for him. The money he'd been sending home was nowhere to be found either. So what'd the kid do? Why, he went right on back to the walls for another 5 years. In the history of Ceylondia, nobody's ever volunteered for a second shift on the walls. Out there, kid learned to fend for himself, learn to build, learn to break. What was I saying? Anyway.
Yeah, I have that thing in. Not even entirely sure what exactly killed me.
Good standing with the marshals.
Probably one of the bombs when they explode, I guess.
One night, on one of his expeditions, the ground beneath him shuddered, cracked, and split apart. saw nothing where the world used to be.
How long does it keep going?
Happen just like that. All the kid had to work with was his hammer and the clothes on his back.
They keep falling down as well.
Through twisted streets, he ran with nothing but the city crest and an old stranger's voice to guide him.
Oh, there's barely any floor left.
Will have finally arrived at Caelondia's vaunted safe haven. He and no one else.
Can fall down because they float. I don't have the proper weapons for this, for these guys.
Wait, where was I? But then, all I got was more thankless work from a man who ain't even asked his name.
I can't really deflect these things.
Paths don't matter for nothing now.
Restart. That restarts
There's
everything,
something you
right?
should know about the kid, but let me take it from the top.
Okay. Like, I don't have really great range damage. At least not against pretty nasty enemies, though. Okay. Zulwood Grove. Cool. I like the musket, so...
Ever felt a Zoldwood gourd, like picking up broken glass barehanded? At Zoldwood Grove, marshals learn to make every shot count. The trick was to pop all those nasty gourds without wasting ammo. Most marshals didn't get far on their first few tries. Had to catch a bunch of those gourds in a single shot. Funny thing about muskets is they work best up close. It took a keen eye, not an itchy trigger finger.
Still second prize. That's on after I figured out that you... 15 or fewer, I have 17. God.
Kid takes a little personal time for just him and his favorite musket. Plenty of gourds to go around, even now. Marshals like to fine-tune their muskets to get better results.
Right. One more shot needed than I...
The orchard grew over so quick, the marshals made it worth clearing out.
There we go.
Best of the best cleared the course in just a few shots.
Whatever we got now, but it's a ability with the musket. So.
Kid probably could have made himself marshal one day.
Scrap salvo. Okay. Shoot causes greater knockback.
The
Damn it.
marshals learn to pack those shells full of fire.
Yeah, hammer proving ground. I mean, sure, let's give it a shot.
The city's unwanted things all met their end in the yard.
Oh boy.
Folks who fouled up will do their time here, smashing things to bits.
Quickly destroy 100 objects.
The quicker they work, the sooner they can go. Folks learn to plant their feet and put their backs into it. Others would plot a course to navigate that sea of junk. A good day's smashing.
Literally everything counts, so... Something heavy, something wrong. Okay, how much? 27 or less. Okay, that should be doable.
Kid pays another visit to the scrapyard for old time's sake. Worked too slow and all you got was a sore back. Some folks invested their earnings to forge even better hammers.
Ah. Should probably leave the big shopping cart thing on the top. There.
Always plenty there for smashing.
Ah. 30 again. There we go.
As fast as folks earn more than their fair share.
There we go.
The kids worked the yard before, but that time it just plain destroyed it.
Okay, what do you got? Here, stunning wallop. Crushing attack stuns any foe unlucky enough to get in the way. Heavy stonework on the rippling walls need to be lodged in place with this move. I keep the musket for now and the machete. Okay. Langston River.
The Langston River flowed free and wild till the calamity drank it all up.
Bird.
Maybe all that water just grew wings and flew off. Riverbanks swarming with windbags. They're so bent on finding the core, they hardly notice the kid. Lucky for him, a certain famous ferry barge is still afloat. Weepin' Nellie. She sends some squirts crying home as she leaves port. Maybe Nellie knows the way to the core. Maybe she can slip right past all the clamor on the coast. Or maybe not. A security skiff pulls up portside. Nellie's just another windbag to those guns. Just then, the windbags notice who she's sailing with. They're pretty steamed about what happened at Cinderbrick.
Oh, they're fighting each other.
They try to cut her off. They try to slow her down. They try to knock her out. Well, Weepin' Nellie tries harder. Try as she might, though, she hits a snag. Kid's gotta help her get untangled. Favors for favors. At least she picked a good spot for a break. Cause the core's right there. Then the kid hears an unusual sound, like 100 flapping wings. Peckers.
Packers. Are my things still active or not?
They've been watching his every move. They had their own eyes on the core. But why? Well, kid ain't got time to think it over just yet. He finds weeping Nellie raring to go. Turns out she's got a special surprise for when the waters get
Okay, these
rough.
are my towers.
She's gonna need a little help with all them peckers. Crafty things think they're king of the roost now. Rest of us only wish we could fly in times like these. Security skiffs keep on coming starboard side. Don't seem to care what they shoot, as long as they hit something. Windbag's getting even better around here. He takes a hard hit, but he
that
ain't
killed me?
finished. They aim to smash weeping hell in splinters. Kid boards one of them skiffs like some kind of Ceylondian privateer.
Ah.
Well, it all proves too much for poor Nellie. She's just got to make one last stop. With her last breath, Nellie gets the kid to solid ground. Solid ground in Pecker country. They want that core real bad. Might be they want it just as bad as a kid. Kid shoos them off, knowing they'll be back. Know how many times Kid nearly fell off the barge back there? A good couple of times. Now, listen
Opening.
close. You should remember this name.
Oh, that's the exit, okay.
Why go to
Well,
prosper
or maybe not.
Used to take an enterprising man or a plain old fool to venture out that far. The city was the most beautiful place in the world. We all knew that. But on the other hand, Some folks just yearn to see the things they're told they
Ugh.
can't. And that's why you go to Prosper Bluff, ain't it? There the kid hears something he ain't heard in a long while. How's it go again? Yeah, that's the one.
Ugh. Great, I shoot everything except... I shoot everything except the stuff that poisons you. Okay. Apparently I completed something.
Well, no point explaining what happens next, right? Suffice it to say, kid ain't coming home empty-handed. And besides, it's like the song goes.
One day that wall is gonna fall. Gone.
They'll be here before too long.
Hades also had a singer, right?
We darn near celebrated when the kid got back, didn't we? Zolf never thought he'd see a fellow Ura again. We become fast friends. Calamity has that effect on people. But there was more to be done. There was one last core to find. If only I'd known half the secrets of the Calamity were tucked away in that book, I'd have worked to translate it right away. A scientific journal written in Zolf's native tongue. He learned so much from it. Too much. Most of the Ura never got a taste of Caelondia's fine goods, unless they were born and raised in the city like Zia here. Girl tried to run away from home one time, but the marshals stopped that, didn't they? So many secrets.
You can
in
just
there,
show
she
them
can't
all
even
the
read
stuff.
it. The father's
Just get
own
random
journal.
I don't know what you actually get from this.
He ain't all that shy. The trappers, daring bunch of fools. They'll be missed. The gravers, the arm of justice. They seemed unstoppable. The marshals kept the city's peace. They can rest easy now.
Oh, I technically need to equip other things now. I mean, I could go with the bow and the hammer again, maybe. For a while.
I've asked a lot of the kid, but this is something he's done on his own. Kid's surprised when I tell him there's only one core left. I shouldn't have believed it either.
Okay.
Lost and found. Here, kid takes fragments of the old world and makes them whole again.
So these are things I missed or what? Lightning fast flurry of strikes that can cut through even the toughest armor.
All it takes is some fragments, and the Bastion makes it good as new.
25% damage using secret skills. Hmm.
We all lost loved ones in the calamity, he says. I don't know how I'm gonna go on without mine. Zolf offers to help me plot the skyways for
I guess these are just, I missed them.
At least the calamity
somewhere.
hasn't touched the stars, he says. I try to let the kid down gently. This is the Bastion, all right. Except no one else showed up. We could always see the stars. We just never could reach them, no matter how high we built. Sure, the world's all gone to pieces farther than the eye can see. But leave it to this gal to point out the amazing view. Come on, give the little tiger a break.
Okay, bow. Bow and hammer, and we take... Dancing shot is not too bad, I like that actually.
If you're feeling low, count on the buttery flavor of our own Bastion bourbon.
Draw speed.
His bow's looking lean and mean like a prize fighter.
Focus attack.
Ain't never letting go of his old friend with a sturdy grip like that.
Why not? Okay, I need to... Do you play music? I'm a new music guy or girl. I need to go to the toilet really quick, and I need something to drink. My drink is empty, so be right back. 1 second. Alright, here we are. Oh, let's keep going, I guess, huh?
We track the final core beyond the city to the
Okay.
wilds.
Final core. I could try this again, but I'm not sure if this counts for... damage.
That ought to make those fangs sink in nice and deep.
Let's see, I'm not sure, like, I've upgraded this thing now completely. Let's see if this counts for the, for the bonus stage here. It does. That makes it easy though.
Got what they needed for a better hunt. The trappers would have been impressed with how the kid handled the shingle. Never could ask for a song.
Okay, do I still have my my stuff I choose? Yes, I do. Alright, let's keep going.
The wild unknown. Place can eat a man alive. Place is so raw, even the Calamity couldn't cook it. Not all of it.
Okay.
You know what's better than having a slinger pistol in a fight? Having two. Savage things lurking at every turn. Pin cushions ain't the worst of it either. Good thing pin cushions can't see where they're shooting.
Oh, that's my core.
Pecker's got the core, like they're building a bastion of their own. The welcoming committee scrambles to attention.
Oh, I lost my I lost my special move because it switched my my gun right away.
By now, kid's got more needles in him than a stab wound.
Damn, these things are annoying though, holy.
They shouldn't have let their guard down. Getting that core was one thing. Getting out's gonna be another. He digs his way out of the clearing, but the wilds won't let him go without a fight. All too easy to lose one's way out in the wilds. Wallflowers survived the Calamity. It toughened them up. Same goes for the kid. best take it real slow when pincushions are afoot. Slinger Johnson's old
thanks
outpost is
God.
all that's left of him. Kid sticks to his old standbys. A handful of windbag shipments made it out this far. Kid's seen the last of them. Kid learns the hard way not to touch those things. Don't ever turn your back on a pincushion.
Okay, they keep shooting in the same direction, so...
Kid's roused up half the wilds by now. Then Kid gets the feeling he's being watched. Not by me, by a lunkhead. And lunkheads ain't fond of two-legged animals. Wild green pineapples, about the only good thing out here. Hardly any signs of the old Johnson camp. The wild's already reclaimed this place.
Something foul.
He's anxious to get back. After all, he's got the final core. His journey's over, right? Well, no, it ain't. Not by a long shot.
Not by a long shot.
Kid knows something's up when we ain't there to give a warm welcome. See, Zolf and I were just wrapping up a heated discussion. Zolf can barely muster the words. The calamity failed, he says, but I will not. And with that, Zolf leaves us here, alone. Zolf cursed the city, cursed the Bastion, cursed me, said he was going home. When Zolf got through reading that journal, he just snapped. Started smashing up the monument till I tried to stop him. Zolf banged up the monument pretty bad. But there's a way to put her back together. The shards. We're gonna need all of them to nurse the Bastion back to health.
Shards. Dueling pistols. Depends on what they can do. I don't have money. Let's stay with hammer and bow for a little.
The city brought the shards to the wilds. Now the kid's gonna bring them back.
Shard detected, okay. We could do this, but I think upgrading it first might be
You have to think fast to survive.
more reasonable.
And none thought faster than the slingers. They could shoot their pistols with the speed of a machine. They knew just when to start shooting and when to stop.
What a bullshit thing already.
Those pistols could spit out rounds just as quick as you could pull the trigger.
Exactly what I'm doing, I'm holding fire. Okay. Holding fire is bullshit.
Learning to hold your fire could be its own challenge. The slingers were much quicker than the average pistolier.
Hmm, 500. I mean, I missed quite a lot, but this is first thing is bullshit. Second thing, upgrades. That
Well,
help.
even the slingers weren't quick enough to escape the calamity.
Okay. Shard. What shard?
After Zolf's little episode, Kid sets off in search of shards. First stop, Jawson Bog. You'll get lost in that bog, I told the kid, and I won't be able to guide you back. Well, I let him go. What else could I do? What could any of us do? Zolf put us in a real bind. Hurt the Bastion bad. But the shards can make it better. They're like smaller doses of the core's medicine. Shame the only place to fill that prescription is out here in the wilds. This place is intoxicating.
Did we die now?
Don't know where he's gone. Might be gone for good for all I know. Wherever he is, somewhere I've never been. Somewhere I never want to go.
Siren.
Yeah, welcome him with open arms. Kid pops him good. survivor? No, ma'am. It's a lonesome ghost of a gas fella. What do you say to a kid who's seen too much? I'm Zolf of Ura. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Ugh.
Now the kid sees something stranger still. Did anybody else survive? Sure enough, he finds peckers, lunkheads, wallflowers, pincushions, vine apples, swamp weeds, ankle gators. Now the Bastion can send him even farther into the wild unknown.
Teleporter
Sets
flew up.
foot inside one of Ceylondia's famous watering holes. The security's just gonna have to straighten him out. He's a petty thief. There's no way out.
Everything has to explode like crazy, yeah.
Kid succeeds where the calamity failed. Would you look at what he did to poor old Ronnie the bartender?
No.
Proper story is supposed to start at the beginning. It's so simple with this one. Now here's a kid whose whole world's alright, snoozing there on a rock in the sky. He wakes up. I'm just fooling. He sees what's left of the rippling walls. Years of work undone in an instant. He sees what's left of Piff, the bull. The gods, they're all undone. He sees what's left of his lifelong friend. His friend, he's come undone too.
Okay. I completed a thing and I also got something.
He sees what's left undone.
I can't roll.
Thought we'd lost him, but he finally comes to.
He has a gigantic boner.
The shard ain't lost either. Not anymore. Now to find a ticket out of this hole.
That's where I came from, right? Yeah. I run through so many levels now, or like flashbacks. I don't even know what I did, what the original level looks anymore.
Bootlickers dig their nasty thorns into his heels. Ever heard of the lung blossom? It's bigger than the stories say. The breath on that thing, like a scumbag sprung a leak. They say one whiff of lung blossom can make you lose your mind. Well, a kid prunes it down to size somehow.
Okay, sure. Whatever was going on there.
Mother only knows what happened in the bog. Kid never much cared to speak of it. A shard is like a poor man's core, but beggars can't be choosers. That's it. A few more shards like that, and we'll be back in business. A single shard can breathe new life into this place.
Okay.
The shard's got enough juice to spruce up any of these
Upgrade
places.
the shrine, okay. Well, if we upgrade something, we can upgrade the foundation.
The arsenal's complete in
arsenal.
case we need protection.
What did I upgrade here now? I need a different weapon mill. Again. Back to the war machete.
The breakers.
I did the
Ain't
bow
no
thing.
one can outrun them. Or their arrows.
Okay. Also remove the bow. Well, I could go with the musket again, but I think I go with the pistols for a while.
Want to stay alive in the wilds. Pack a pair of pistols and a good blade.
Oh yeah, I got level 4 somewhere. Okay, oop, that was my window. Oh, God, get me out!
What else is there to say?
Okay,
Finders keepers.
bullet scatter eliminated.
Takes
Yes,
a lot
please.
of moving pieces to make a dependable sidearm. He's made a right comfortable bed for all those bullets.
Okay.
The city tried to use the shards to stake out the wilds. So much for that plan.
I should be able to do this though.
The slingers could plug you full of holes faster than you could say draw. The slingers like to edge each other out using customized pistols. Eventually, it all comes down to reflexes.
Hold fire is bullshit.
No matter how fast you are, you can
Second
always get
prize.
faster.
How much do you need for first? 700? 700, yeah.
Just because you're fast don't mean you gotta be reckless.
I guess you just need to know where the targets spawn, though. Shit, slipped from the button.
Say, kid's the fastest.
This is not a nice weapon, like it kills your wrist and hand though. If you want to use it with quick shots.
He blew through slinger range like it was nothing.
Yeah, the only thing I have left now is the shield with parrying. Sure. Here, the parry thing. Maybe later.
Ankle gators used to roam the wilds, and they nested at Rotha's Lagoon. Many a tale folks used to scare their children straight originated here. All kinds of beasts what don't know up from down, still lurking about. Even the brushers learned to fear this place. They used to think that ankle gators were extinct. Well, they ain't. One of them's been living in the tall grass. They call her Queen Anne. Turns out Queen Anne got a hold of a shard. Ankle gators love shiny things. These beasts, they don't like company. The lagoon's got plenty of other dangers, of course. Can't fight Queen Anne without the proper tools. hurt an ankle gator unless it's raining. And it ain't raining. The brushers use their pikes to keep their distance around here. Now the kid can do the same.
Not sure how big of a fan I've from this weapon.
Sharp sticks make Queen Anne nervous, so she backs off a bit. Most of those peckers are smart enough to stay out of Queen Anne's way.
They can also throw.
Been living off the ankle gator scraps. Kid's got a mean throwing arm. Queenie leads the kid into some kind of twisted trap. One bad step in that tall grass and it's Queen Anne's lunch. He holds his ground. Seems the Queen's running out of options. Queen Anne can't fit down some of these narrow paths. Still no sign of the shard.
I keep that now. The spear's okay.
The closer you get to an ankle gator's lair, the thicker the tall grass grows. Kid's gotta make a run for it. Those leaping lunkheads don't like Queen Anne any better than the kid. Best not to feed the local wildlife. Seems even stinkweeds know to stay away from the Queen. Ankle gators don't much care for their young. That's why there ain't many around. Want to know how to find an ankle gator lair? They use a kid as bait. The shard's sitting in plain view. Now she's coming for him. She's got nowhere else to go. They say if you run across an ankle gator, you better keep running. She's starting to get annoyed. And now he's made her mad. Rest in peace, Queen Anne. That was for the brushers.
Oh, it was only half as bad.
Kid's done what needed to be done. Queen Anne's reign is over. We even got a crown jewel. All that trouble for a single shard. But you know what? It was worth it.
What are we upgrading here? Upgrade the forge. Access to 2 additional upgrade tiers. Oh, okay. Potent spirits from the private reserve. So better potions probably. Right, vigils, some more. 2 new idols. Additional inventory, so there's probably more additional stuff you didn't found then. Better potions for now.
Just the occasion to crack open the distillery's private reserve.
Falling malt. Reduce damage from falling. Damage from falling on foes. 2 black tonic capacity. Let's go with that.
Black rye is like hot pineapple chowder on a cold day. Brings back memories. They said Queen Anne was just a folktale. Now there's living proof she ain't. That Gator's a crazy gal, but so's the gal who promised to look after her. Still no mail. Go figure. Well, she's cute now. Just you wait. Turn around and round all you like. Tit's still gonna be ugly. To fix a brusher's pike, you just need a good length of knife bark.
What weapons do I have now? Okay. I mean, it's similar to the war machete a little bit.
He's a spitting image of Slinger Jawson with that pike and them pistols. The next charge should be farther out there in the wilds.
Yeah. Ugh, let's try that once again.
Court is back in session for the kid. Old ritual from when folks believed there was this godlike bull watching over him. Had to make do with nothing but a shield.
I'm too bad for this. Ugh. I think even the last time I had like 17 or so. Oh, fuck that. This is bullshit. Let's see what the spear one is.
To prepare for the wilds, Ceylonia's brushers practice at Camp Donce. Had to navigate a maze of pincushions with nothing but a pike.
Activate all 6 switches quickly.
It's a dangerous test for a dangerous job.
Oh, you cannot heal.
Sometimes the course was brutal.
Well, you can still
Health
revive
tonics
though.
were off limits at Camp Donce. They said they made you weak. The
Hello.
rules said he couldn't use any fancy footwork, just your brains and your pike.
The last switch is the one at the very bottom, isn't it? I think there was a switch down here. Ah, this is the... I mean, sure, let's restart.
The brushers were Ceylonia's field agents, and their training was harsh. You had to find a path through the maze as quick as you could. One well-placed throw could take out several of those ugly critters. If you did all right at Camp Donce,
Still got second prize. Okay. I mean, you have to throw. Let's see.
To prep for the course, the brushers could modify their pikes however they wanted.
I can just die myself through here?
There wasn't time to squash every pincushion, just the ones in the way.
Okay, what do I need though? What do I need? For first. Under 60. Oh, nearly. I can even remove these guys already before they... Well, that was not so great. Maybe it would be smarter to do this here. Yeah, maybe. Should do the dying maybe here. Opens up that. Run!
The good enough run at Camp Danzig can get you promoted to captain on the spot.
There we go. Cheating, but easy.
The wilds ain't so scary now, are they?
Okay, what did we get there? Brush or sweep? Let's give it a try.
The dynasty, to the families of the city, all reunited. The menders, they had thankless jobs, the most important kind.
Okay, I'm probably gonna get maybe everything except the shield.
Know how Caelondia became the richest city in the world? 2 words. Point Lemaine. If the wilds could ever be tamed, it was gonna happen right here. But now, the greatest outpost past the city line is nothing but a fruit show. The army's triggers once had the place on lockdown.
Yo. Sniper rifle?
Pick up where they left off. Blam! Just like my fighting days. Gun like that can even put the wilds in check.
Takes a little too long in my
Point Lemaine
opinion.
seen better days for sure, but it ain't done.
Feels a little weak, I have to say, the sniper rifle.
Whole place shudders in a fit. The grand rail of Point Lemaine. Not only is it still there, it still works.
Auto
Of course, it's
squatter.
no longer shipping hides and alloys and spices, but it can give the kid a lift. Just as long as it can stay clear of the trouble on the tracks. All grown over with things the Calamity chewed up and spat out. Things eager to take back their turf.
Not the biggest fan of the sniper rifle.
Kid don't let so much as one of those things slip by. Lunkheads settled in like they own the place. Takes fancy footwork on the rail, what with wallflowers, coughing fungus everywhere. closed off, but now it's split open like a rotten pineapple. Of course, the Grand Rails seen much more fighting in bygone times. Near on 50 years ago, first shots fired.
Well, I have the spear, which is doing the same as the sniper rifle. Okay, maybe it doesn't have so much range.
It was right here that Zolf's forefathers decided to mix it up. Okay, so maybe we didn't get their sign-off on the whole Grand Rail thing. That was bad. The rail must have shook the Ura to the bone down in those dens of theirs. Well, the rail won't last much longer now that the kid took the shard. It's still got one good run in store for him, though. All the rotten wood there on the rails turning into swamp weed central. Ever tried dancing side to side while holding your breath? Choking on swamp weed. Peggers trying to prick you in the eye. Well, let me tell you, it ain't fun.
Got some drugs here.
But then, at last, it's the end of the line. He'll be picking swamp weed out of those boots for days. Turns out he's got company up at the rail station, waiting for him. Not just another wallflower or pincushion minded. At first, he thinks it's Zolf. This is for you, says the man. Then wham.
Wham.
When the kid comes to, the man's long gone, but something else is there.
Sealed note. Letter addressed to Zia.
The only words the kid recognizes on that parchment are for Zia. Well, what's a kid to do? He took the shard, he took the hit, and he took that note. That note cuts straight to the heart of things, don't it? Finding gourmet ingredients ain't easy these days, but we'll take what we can get. The note says it plain. Zia, go east to learn the truth about the calamity and our people. I'll be waiting. Sincerely, Zolf. Zolf's messenger was one of his people. Wondered just how many of them survived, and what exactly Zolf told him.
Pike Vault. Thrusting.
Don't want that thing leaving your hands until you decide it's time. It ain't too late to unlock the potential of this place.
More foundation. Let's do that here.
You need an awful big lost and found under the circumstances.
Decoy kit. The fact is that this is the rocket launch. Don't even have that yet. Lead shade. Well, it was kind of, I wouldn't say pointless, but it wasn't a big, great deal. Throw attacks can stun.
Gotta make sure the pointy end's fastened on real tight.
Combo's not too bad right now, actually. Well, let's ricochet on contact.
That ought to give those dueling pistols a little extra kick.
That's a sniper rifle. I think it's supposed to be the sniper rifle, right? Army carabine. Oh yeah, army carabine is that thing.
The shards are getting harder to find.
Bullets cause knockback.
That's the way to make every shot
Aiming
count.
speed or damage. Aiming
The
speed
army never
probably.
issued carbines in such fine shape.
Let's see.
Ceylonia's army only took the best, and the best of them trained on Trigger Hill. The Triggers believed they were nothing without their rifles. Nothing beats the feel of shooting a Ceylonian army carbine.
Oh.
Sometimes you had to take care to steady your shot. The Triggers had clearance to modify their guns however they chose. Some felt the course was too easy, so the Triggers spiced things up a bit. Kids blows through that course like it was nothing.
First prize right away. I mean, with the fast sniping, yeah, of course. I mean, with that upgrade, the sniper rifle might be actually really good. Like double
The Ceylonian army would have
double
recruited
speed
him in
on
a
aiming.
flash.
Fast reload, critical hit chance.
It's no longer a weapon, it's a precision instrument.
Yeah, no, the rifle might be actually good. First is aimed at the target's vitals. Well, it's basically just another shot, right? Let's keep it like this for now. The other side, I hate the pistols for being...
Kid arrives just in time to sample Zia's famous cooking.
I was gonna say, that's new here, isn't it? Oh,
You
no,
wolfed
not
down
again.
too much too fast, and it all goes
not
to his
stuff like
head.
that again.
I've said a lot about the kid, but he ain't the only one wrapped up in all this. What's he thinking? Well, let me see if I got this straight. I only heard it once. Once there was a normal Ura girl, but she wasn't born in the Tassel terminals like the rest of her people. She was from Ceylondia. Her folks were orphaned in the war, taken in and raised inside the city, on condition they would never return to the terminals. Ura refugees who came into the city had to stay for life. It was a way to reduce the risk of city secrets leaking out. Mama passed away from birthing complications, leaving the girl trapped inside that city with no one but her father. Father was sharper than a brusher's pike, so he got a job working for the city's mancers. His daughter barely saw him. Her father told her nothing of her Ura heritage. He told her nothing of the mancers. It's for your own good, he said. She took to studying the arts, learned more through music than history books, gained a knack for strings and songs. At first, she tried to be like other girls, but her classmates spread word that her father was an Ura trader, selling out the city. One young man stood up for her, or so he led her to believe. He knew much of her heritage, and she grew fond of him.
Uh-oh.
young man convinced her to
wasn't too
take him
bad.
to a family den to meet her father. Spoke of how he wanted to meet a man from the terminals. When the young man greeted her father in the Ura's native language, her father flew into a fit of rage and threw them out.
Ah.
The young man never told her that the Ura's native language is not to be used by foreigners. To do so is a terrible insult. It was then that she decided to escape. The two of them could flee the city together and go to
So
the
many of these
Tassel
black
terminals.
tonics, and the attack is pretty shit though.
They would hide inside a garbage bin until it got ingested by a scumbag, then let him slosh on out of the city for disposal. Her plan almost succeeded, but the authorities were already there when that scumbag sidled up to the city walls. The young man had sent the authorities a tip. Told him her father was using her to sell secrets to the Tassel terminals. She and her father were arrested for treason, but her father got a deal. Returned to work for the Mansers, and she'd go free. Before they parted ways for the last time, her father whispered a desperate plea. Hurry home to the den and lock yourself in. She did as she was told, and deep down underground inside that den, she found a journal written in her father's hand.
Didn't I hold you, build a wall?
Oh, these guys suck.
One day that wall is gonna fall. Gonna build that city on you.
The next day, the door to the den turned to ash. The girl came up for air, and she saw the calamity all around her.
Yay. We did it.
When the kid wakes up, his world's still in pieces, just the way he left it.
These are just money grinds, huh? Okay, the spear attack is pretty shit here. Pike vault.
Not everything blew up in the Calamity. Why, Colford Cauldron here blew up way ahead of its time. The cauldron boiled over some 300 years ago. They say it filled the skies with ash and the lakes with molten rock. If you wanted to survive something like that, you had to learn to adapt. So in a way, the beasts of the wilds, they're all survivors too. It takes a certain stubborn pride to keep on living in a place like this. As for us, we learned an awful lot from Colford Cauldron.
Okay. Is that a weapon? It is.
The raw power of the world fell right into our hands.
Damn it, man. So easy to get stuck here everywhere.
Sure, we dusted off a good many secrets out here. But we discovered other things we're better off not knowing. Taste the air so hot it sticks to your lungs. Best to keep out of the cauldron. All sorts of awful things crawling underfoot.
Ugh, having
You
two
can
guns
cook
is not
those
so
things,
cool.
but you can't eat them. We kept on sifting through the cauldron's secrets anyway.
Ugh, please go away.
The more ash we swept aside, the more life we found. Place as inhospitable as they come. But still we pressed on. After all, when we looked down inside Colford Cauldron,
Little bit,
Look
like
down,
one damage
smoke
off
and
from
flames.
killing these things with the spear, kinda.
We saw in there the heart of the world. The heart now laid bare by the calamity. We had to have it. As for the kid, he just has to get that shard out of there. Too bad taking that thing woke up every last stink eye from here to Charleston Bog.
I think I take this chain thing out. The explosion is so
all the
annoying
way
at the
back
end.
around the cauldron. Luckily, the cauldron cooked up a little shortcut for him. Sure, it ain't the most convenient path. Biggest stink eye he's ever seen's waiting for him on the other side. Well, it ain't polite to stare. And where there's one stink eye, there's always more. The cauldron's tenants all gather up to bid the kid a fond farewell. Kid don't shed any tears for him, though. With a good spyglass, you can still see the cauldron from the city. But all the fires died out. There's nothing left of it. It comes back looking like the inside of a chimney. The shard works like a charm. You can hear the monument's heartbeat again. The memorial may be finished, but our part is far from over. The inspiration, a forge can fashion anything. The city, its riches nothing but fragments now. The faith, Mother, this one's for you.
From extreme range. What is extreme range?
Sometimes I want to ask him, why do any of this? But truth is, I don't want to know. We ain't much for pleasantries.
What can the flamethrower thing do, though? Do we even have anything? Oh, yeah, something foul. Fuel generation, flame spreads wider.
At least it won't get cold around here with that thing around.
Cause lasting burn, damage per flame.
On the inside, a fire bellows ain't nothing like its more popular air-spitting cousin. Stick 'em and cook 'em, or the other way around. Makes no difference. It wasn't
By the
fixed,
pike
it
wall.
was unbroken.
I have enough money now.
We spotted a pecker.
Yeah,
carrying
that's
a
what I
shard
wanted to
in
do.
his hand.
Let's finish that.
Welcome to Grady Incinerator, home of the hottest wings east of Ceylondia. In all seriousness, the
No, you need to
incinerator was
burn
a jungle,
trash here.
and it had a problem with peckers. Blasted things would swoop in and spread trash all around until we started using fire. We couldn't just torch them all at once. We had to use restraint. Keeping the incinerator clean was a paying job, but not a pleasant one.
Okay, 69. Nice. How many you need? 72. Of course.
Too bad we can't all fly. Know how we kept the city clean? We put all our trash in the gritty incinerator. Peggers that flock together were easy pickings. Wasn't any other way to teach those peggers some respect.
Ring of Fire. Burn, burn, burn.
Who knows why we fought so hard to defend our own trash?
I guess I'm gonna take that. Why not? Okay, does the game save?
Who knows why we fought so hard to
Game
defend our
saves,
own
okay.
trash?
Let's buy some bullshits here. Pecker's Nest, okay, I forgot that. Damage resistance. Burning carousel.
Without an insulated air intake, that thing's liable to blow up on you. We're all a little short on friends these days, so that's a welcome sight. The culture, a still life of old unwanted keepsakes. The service, for all the men and women who serve Celandia.
Okay, Spinwise Boarding Flames. I need to try all.
They said the wild could never be tamed. If only they could see us now.
Alright. Good enough for now. Leaderboard. What? Rank 896,000? What the heck? Score. Alright. Okay, we're back here, right? Right away where I just left off. Are we?
Who knows why we fought so hard to defend our own trash?
Let me see. No, that's before I bought the stuff. Okay, well. It is how it is. I need to buy the things later again. Alright, anyway. My voice is going. My voice is dying, so I need to stop now.